Hi everyone, this is Giri there. Welcome to a quick review of this Karbonn Smart Tab 10. Just got this one via Flipkart. It costs around 10,000. It's a 1.5 GHz quad-core processor, 10-inch tablet from Karbonn. And here it is. Device. It's pretty thin, slightly on the heavier side. The front has a 10-inch screen, which is claimed to have a 10-point multi-touch capacitive screen. I'm not sure what a 10-point multi-touch display would do. And the front has a camera. I'm not sure about the resolution, but the spec says it's a digital front-facing camera. So the back also has a camera, which is the primary camera here. The front has a small switch, which is very similar to an iPad, but it doesn't do any function. Maybe the piece which I bought is faulty or something like that. But this button here is pretty much non-functional. The side has all the keys, the power key, the volume rocker, and also the ports, the 3.5 mm volume audio jack, HDMI port, and there is a small hole here to reset the device. This I believe is the hardware reset, and we have the micro USB port. The device doesn't charge via micro USB port. It has to charge using the proprietary pin provided here, and there's a SD card slot. This device doesn't come with any SD card, so I have inserted a 4 GB SD card here. And the back of the device is pretty much clean. It looks like an aluminum finish, but it is high-grade plastic being used here. It doesn't feel cheap, but it doesn't feel expensive as well. So the finishing is pretty good. It's got all the specifications listed out here. It's an Android 1080p HD display with Wi-Fi enabled. This piece is made in China, and the electrical standards and recycling standards are also listed out here. On this side you would find the speaker grills. The speakers are not very loud, but it's okay, and for the price you have paid for around 10k, the speaker is pretty good. And the front of the device also has a sensor. This is for ambient light sensing. And let me unlock the device here. So here it is. So this is Android Jelly Bean device. So I have unlocked here. Pretty much responsive display here. Have your default applications been installed. See what are the applications which comes with the device. You have your Angry Birds Seasons, Android browser along with the Chrome browser, Google Currents, Google Drive, Google Calendar, and Flipboard, Google Plus, and small application for HDMI switching, Just Dial, Facebook. Some other Indian applications like Paytm, Poppy, Savan for your entertainment, and Next GTV, settings, WeChat, Maps. It also has got a Google Earth application installed, and a default file browser. Times of India and Economic Times applications are also in there. And as you scroll along, you will find some widgets. Install applications which can be displayed on your home screen. So this is the default home screen. It brings up the wallpaper, so you can switch your. So let's quickly go to the gallery. Let me show you how this device plays a audio video file. So this voice. Display is pretty clear, crisp, and very pleasing for the eyes, but the colors are a bit desaturated, and the corners and edges are fringed. So that's how it plays in HD video. Native HD video. So it's got some other games like the Karbonn HD, which is highly reliant on the accelerometer for turning. Let me play this game for you to show how the accelerometer is responsible. So that's how fast the game loads. Just look at how responsive is the accelerometer sensor. But the viewing angles in this device is not very great. So when you build the device, viewing angle sorts of disturbs you, and it creates unpleasant viewing angles at certain times. Daylight visibility is pretty much weak. I haven't tested the maps or the AGPS sensor for this device, but I've tested by connecting the dongles for 3G connectivity, and it works pretty neat. I've tested the Airtel and Docomo dongles, and the connectivity is pretty much straightforward. Just plug in and it will connect. And I haven't not yet tested with Wi-Fi. Just auto settings tab. So let's check it out. It's ST10 model. It runs on Android version 4.1. It comes with Chrome browser, keyboard, and certain applications. The camera is very mediocre. Primary camera is very mediocre, and the secondary front-facing camera is would just suffice. It will just suffice the needs of an average video chatting. But you can't expect high-resolution video chatting via this device. So I've installed Skype and tested the video chatting as well. It works pretty neat. And what else the box contains? It contains data card for your USB data transfer, and also has the proprietary charger. I think it's just plugged in the socket right now. It's got your user manual and a warranty card. That's it. Nothing much here. So the specifications of this device. It's a 10-inch capacitive screen with 1024 into 768 pixel resolution. It's a 10-point capacitive touchscreen. It's got high-speed USB port. It supports micro SD card up to 32 GB, and it's got a front-facing 0.3 camera and a 2 megapixel camera at the back. It has Wi-Fi, and the battery is 6000 mAh, which sounds pretty big, but for the display like this large, it still powers the device for 1.5 days for an average usage. If you connect internet, and if you are on a 3G network or on a Wi-Fi network, you can easily browse or navigate the maps. The charger will die down within 12 hours. That's about it. If you have any queries about the device, just leave a comment and I'll be very happy to answer all your comments. So thank you for watching the video, and this is the Karbonn ST10 10-inch capacitive display tablet. It's called the Karbonn Cosmic series. So thank you for watching the video at phonalicious.com. This is Giridhar signing off. See you. Goodbye.